All right, chat. Welcome back. We are here with our final round. It's two people that we've already seen on stream. We got Elliot and Zororark picking up the win last round up against Craig on the Rockets Mewtwo that we just saw on stream. Man, once again, this is going to be another battle of
The
the
weaknesses.
weaknesses.
The weekly weaknesses.
Yeah, that's what we've seen a lot all past two rounds, and now
Yeah.
this round. It's this, and Craig's build here with the Mewtwo and the Spidops. Like, yeah, you lose to Zororark, but Zororark loses to Spidops, and like we saw,
Literally the same situation.
if it's it being a one prizer, that's not good for Zororark.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining that we're gonna try and see, or Elliot is gonna try and see Darmanitans fast, being able to pick off those Tarantulas before they become Spidops is the goal. Looks like Craig has a mulligan here. So, yeah, we're going to shuffle that up. Now we saw that Wonders patch, a little spicy tech that Craig has included in here. But,
sense.
Oh, go ahead.
It definitely makes sense, no?
Yeah. Being able to cheat that energy is huge when Rocket's Mewtwo needs 3 energy to attack. So what game plan here for Zororark is pretty simple. You get set up, you want your Darumaka's, your Darmanitans, your trades off of your Zororark EXs. And then, really, I mean, Craig's setup is kind of similar. You'd
go into the Spidops, the swing into the Zororarks, yeah.
Yeah, you don't even really, do you even really want Mewtwo in this matchup?
Not really. Like, I see it as a race. Like you said, Elliot wants the Darmanitans up early so he can, hit those baby spiders on the bench. And Craig wants to protect those spiders so he can knock out those Zororks with it, So it's kind of like it's a race to see who can get set up faster. And, the problem is that Craig has those Giovannis. So if those Zororks are sitting on the bench, or anything like that, then he's able to just snipe around or move around. If whatever Elliot pushes into the active, Craig is able to get around it.
Yeah, I think what we'll see here is the ability, or I'm sorry, like the battle that we'll see is the race to get set up where Elliot has the advantage because of trade, but the race to, or the battle to maintain your board state, which I think Craig is favored because that Spidops is able to just keep recycling energies. So it's, can Elliot get set up and start taking knockouts before Craig can get his Spidops online? Because I think if Craig gets his Spidops team in play, that I see it going in Craig's favor, which is funny because you try and look up like the meta breakdown for this. It does not exist.
Yeah.
Zororark and Rockets Mewtwo. This is not a common matchup that you'll see here, but you do get to see it. You do get to see it at Impact Gaming.
Zororark's like a 2% deck anyways, so
Rockets like
0.1 maybe, so Craig like literally the only person ever playing it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, especially the Mewtwo build, because we have seen on stream Ryu was playing, but he played the Porygon build for Rockets.
Yep, he sure did.
So yeah, I think this is the first time that we've seen the Mewtwo on here. So Craig is using, well, second time now, we saw it last round. Yeah. But Craig using that Proton, able to get 3 basics, and we're gonna get the Tarantula, the Mimikyu, and the Mewtwo. So we are kind of going for a diverse setup here, because I'm trying to think of what the Articuno helps protect in this matchup, because I believe it prevents effects of attacks, if I remember correctly, which I don't think that and Zororark really is going to use much of.
Yeah, and you see Craig zooming. I mean, he puts that stadium in play. He's able to draw since he did use a rocket supporter this turn. But I mean, he did get an energy attachment for turn. But I think that's pretty much all he's going to be able to do. And yeah, and you saw him pass.
Yeah, which I mean, this is a pretty good setup here. The best thing that Elliot can get here is that TM evolution. If he can get to that, then he'll be sitting pretty. Because he's got all of the different Pokemon to put on his bench. He didn't play anything. He just had all of those. I'm trying to see this. Does the Okidogi EX?
He doesn't have any supporter for the turn.
Ooh, so that's rough. He got the energy down.
That's rough.
Okidogi though will be able to put in some work because it is a heavy hitter, but it's weak to fighting, so that will help in this matchup specifically. So that's a smart play by Elliot for putting that down, because you're not going to be able to take an easy knockout on that.
And you see Craig going after that
straight for it. He's like, you're not cheating prizes and up against me if I have anything to say about it. So he pushes up that Mimikyu because it's got that free retreat. So now he can go into anything. He's got the Spidops. He's got the Psychic, but he needs the Grass Energy.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like he's missing that.
Yeah, because, I mean, with him playing that Giovanni, he's not able to play that Ariana for turn to get those 8 cards. And, you know, he has nothing else to draw off of that. I mean, he did already use the factory, so...
yeah, so he can't... I think that was his game plan, hoping that he can Giovanni and then high roll into a 2 cards. I almost wonder if going for the Ariana just would have been better. Because you're going to be able to take the KO fairly easily against Darmanitan, even if he does evolve it.
Did you see another pass by Elliot? He has nothing going on. Yeah.
This is brutal.
So we'll probably see that Ariana this turn.
I hope so.
Assume.
He's got the... He's going to use an Earthen Vessel and thin out. Now he can start using the... Oh, gosh, I forgot the Spidops ability. Being able to grab that energy. So he's grabbing another Psychic and another Grass here. So he'll be able to attach on most likely... Either he can put the Grass on another Tarantula, or he can just put the Psychic on, say, the Mewtwo and start charging up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Charging up.
He still can...
So what do we see? So now, because now we want to see
that Spidops.
Yep, that's what Craig wants to do. He wants to get rid of this Darumaka. He knows that Elliot doesn't have much going on.
No,
so.
And that's the way he loses is through those Darmanitans. So,
so you want to target that down. Yep. Okay. So he's gonna prioritize the Mewtwo, which is good. All it needs now is that one Team Rocket's energy, and then now we can start seeing 280 damage. But this is an even better attacker at this stage. Go in, you're taking knockouts, and you critically leave a 1 prizer as your active. So now Elliot's reading that Mewtwo, saying, "How much danger am I in right now?" Which it's going to be able to do a lot of work here. That Okidogi EX is, I believe, it's 250.
Yeah.
So
he's a beefy guy.
So yeah, he would need the 2 energy to take that knockout. But now Spidops can just retreat. And we have Spidops that can start charging up again.
Yeah.
So it's going to make it really easy to get those, to chain those attacks, I should say.
And with Craig having those, with him having that Mimikyu down with the fruit tree, like whatever he does, like I said, he could just Giovanni switch around, and just keep taking knockouts on these little guys too.
This might be one of the worst hands or worst games so far of just Zororark draws that I've ever seen. He drew the Professor Turo scenario for turn. Like, he has got nothing.
And I don't believe when I looked through his deck, I saw any of the Cyranos, to be able to, like, get multiple Zorks out and just, flood that with getting 3 EXs out. So,
yeah, I almost wonder if he should have just been charging up the Okidogi, which is not normal. It makes sense why you wouldn't normally. You don't normally want to hard attach 3 energies over turns, but man, at this stage, it's like, what other choice do you have? Yeah, he's just gonna scratch.
Passing. He's pretty much just draw passing this whole game.
Yeah, he's at least gonna get.
He did attach an energy.
He is gonna do the scratch. Was that 20 damage? Yeah, man, this is
the opposite side of the table. Craig's getting whatever he wants.
Yeah. He's getting the best setup. Really, really highlighting, like we talked about, the cards, the support package that's in the Rockets archetype is really strong here. And Katie asking about the Team Rocket energy. It provides 2 energy of both Psychic and Dark. So putting it on the Mewtwo is basically like a double energy able to use that Erasure Ball attack. But it doesn't even look like Craig cares at this point about it. He's just like, I'm just gonna keep getting my Spidops up.
Yeah,
like
why not? I mean,
yeah.
Why not? Just keep
now
through.
Now he could Giovanni into the Okidogi once he draws it and start swinging. Like he does still need the energy, but he's got the wonders.
I mean, he's got everything he wants.
Man,
he's not even gonna need the special energy for the Mewtwo.
Yeah. He's going to be able to just
power it up manually.
Grass energy. Goodness. Does he have the Giovanni? I see the Proton. I see the Archer. Pretty sure Proton goes to your bench. Or is it to your hand? I gotta look it up. I didn't think you'd be able to play that. But I could be mistaken. Gotta do a lot of
searches.
searching out here. So, oh no, okay, it puts them in your hand. I thought it was to your bench. Usually everyone plays it on the first turn to put it straight onto the bench.
Yeah.
They treat it like it's a precious trolley, but no, you can absolutely just use that, put it in your hand, and you got more discard fodder for your Ultra Ball, getting presumably another Spidops.
Yeah.
Like, might as well just make your board state completely unstoppable.
You see him ditching that other Mimikyu and probably that other Articuno that he grabbed. I would assume.
Yeah, because you don't
get another Spidops.
You don't really need. You definitely don't need another Articuno. But it looks like he's thinking. He's thinking Mewtwo or Articuno. And we're gonna. Oh, he's going back and forth. He's waffling.
Pump faking.
He's decided. Well, because he's got 2 Mewtwo's in hand.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't need the second one. It doesn't matter. It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other at this point. Like, you have.
Well, he gets rid of the factory instead.
Yeah, you're so far ahead right now.
Yeah.
With this board state, like it is. This is terrifying if you're on Elliot's side here. So yeah, so we're gonna see the Zoro go down, and then Elliot needs the top deck of all top decks to try and mount some kind of offensive here.
Some kind of supporter.
You can't even use.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, you're too far gone to try and use the poison musculature for the Okidogi EX because it's just gonna get knocked out by the Mewtwo.
Yep.
And so, oh my gosh, just putting the Zoru up. Is that a Lily's?
Oh, there we go.
We got
some hope.
Something. At least we're gonna see a game happen. So Craig going down now to 4 prize cards. He's really making this the win probability for Elliot get smaller and smaller. Like Elliot really needs a rock star turn here in order to get something. So do you see it? Like it's a nice heads up play. A lot of players will just immediately slam the Lilies down and go, but Elliot going, I don't need this binding Mochi.
Yeah.
Might as well attach it so that way I don't draw back into it again.
You see a lot of players do that with like Evos, late games, and stuff like that too.
Yeah, it's a real smart way. Good indicator that shows that you're thinking about more than just immediately what I need in my hand. You're thinking steps ahead of like, okay, I don't want to see this card again. I need maximum value from my supporters. So yeah, Elliot needs something here like he needs obviously a Zororark EX. He's got the secret box. That's good.
Yeah.
Be able to get something out of this. But he needs a Zororark EX
to draw cards.
And he needs to be able to get this attack off because, oh man, but that Mewtwo.
We'll see the Zororark, yeah.
That Mewtwo can hit for 280. It's gonna come back and just so not only we got the Zororark, we need more Zoros on the bench. We need a Reshiram. We need a lot.
We do need a lot. He does have a Poffin in hand though, and he does have the secret box, so he would be able to like go get. I don't know. I'm not sure if he plays Artisan or not, but because I know he plays the End Castle, but you know, if he's able to play that Poffin, like maybe the secret box and go get some get another Lilies for next turn and like, you know, try to set up what he could possibly do. Artisan for another Zoror, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or Darmaka. So
yeah, he needs like the point or his goal at this stage of the game with how much Craig was able to get set up before he has anything is you got to be able to chain your attacks. You got to try and disrupt his hand just to try and keep him from developing further. Because unfortunately for Elliot, Craig just has the setup from the with the Spidops. Like you'll just be able to just recycle energies and just keep swinging with Mewtwo. So Elliot needs to be able to take a KO and then crucially try and disrupt his card. Oh, so we're gonna see the secret box get rid of the Poffin. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. You need more Zoras.
Yeah, you need and at least a Darmaka or something like.
Yeah, you're right. Something to chain.
Cause you see that Ends Castle, like I would have pitched that. That would have been the first card I would have pitched.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing another stadium in the deck like Artisan.
Yeah,
like,
and Craig's board state right now is not set up to try and trap you. It is just to smack. So you don't care about the free retreat.
Exactly.
I know it seems that
Pick-
so we're gonna get rid of the Pecharunt.
He could still pick the Poffin back up.
You're right. He could. I don't think he will. He put that down first. Maybe he's gonna grab another Poffin and an Artisan or something, and then you get that anyways. Maybe he's valuing that castle, knowing I have multiple Poffins in the deck.
I guess. I think you're giving him too much credit on that one.
Maybe, but we'll see what he's gonna go for. Yeah, saw the flash of the Watchtower. Not useful in this matchup. Well, Zach saying on stream we got a rematch from the challenge on Saturday, so must have seen this.
Well, they said Craig was playing a different deck because he's playing Alakazam.
Yeah, he's playing Alakazam
Okay.
then.
But these two players
yeah.
faced in challenge. So we do see him grab the Artisan Lilies. Like, this is why he should have just saved the Poffin. I don't
Poffin, it'll be so
yeah.
funny.
If he grabs the
I
Poffin.
see another one.
Don't
Oh,
do it.
counter catcher. Which with the energy all in play that it is, that might stick. If you can get a Spidops up, for example, they might not be able. Craig might not be able to get it moving, or he might be just going straight for the Mewtwo.
But see, you see him grabbing the Evo also. So this is what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't you keep the Poffin?
When you can't use the Evo this turn anyways, unless you move this Zorark, because you got the Binding Mochi already on it. We'll see what we get here. So he's using the Artisan. Is he going to grab the Darumaka? The Harrow, maybe he's just saving the Evo, just thinning the deck out. And he's got a Darkness in hand. If he uses that counter catcher, he can take out. Oh, but he needs a Reshiram or he needs something to attack. He can't knock out this Mewtwo. Almost wonder if he should have grabbed the Reshiram instead of the Darumaka off of the Artisan if he's trying to line up a counter catcher on the Mewtwo. He might be going for a counter catcher trap or put some damage on and sprinkle. He's got a lot of different options at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure you're doing something. You got to do something meaningful this
See what
turn.
else is in his hand.
Yeah, if Elliot takes
Not
another,
looking like he has to.
oh, he has
Is that a Reshiram in the back of his hand? I can't really see.
Yes, that's the
Okay.
IR. Where did those
Okay,
cards? I
so-
didn't even see these cards.
Yeah. So he does have the
Okay.
Reshiram. Yep.
Okay, cool.
he's
So we
fine.
can see the KO because
Alright.
we have the Darkness energy, right? Pretty sure I saw
Yeah,
that.
So he'll be able to use that Virtuous Flame.
Yep, knock out this Team Rocket's Mewtwo. It's scary though because you're gonna get knocked out by this Spidops
Spidops.
coming right back in. So you got to make sure you have an offensive on the next turn. So we're seeing it. Think we're gonna see the counter catcher on the Mewtwo take 2 prizes.
Yep.
That's exactly what we're gonna see. Craig is now is gonna lose. Didn't even see a Team Rocket's energy. He just not manually, used basic energies to charge this up. Didn't even get to use it. How rude.
But I mean, those energies go in discard. You can charge back up those Spidops.
That's very
so,
true.
I mean,
These Spidops are gonna be
it works
beefy.
out for him. You know, he's swinging into this Zork for weakness anyways. So
Yep, he's already got enough on the bench for knockout. So anything else he does at this point is just bonus. He's gonna immediately drop that Mewtwo and attach that energy for turn, just getting it ready. So bumping that Artisan for another Team Rocket's factory. He looks like he's got the Archer. Man, brutal disruption at this point. Yeah, Elliot's having to look over. What does that do? I gotta shuffle my hand to draw 3 cards. That's all I get. All right. He doesn't have a Zorark in play again. Like after assuming this one goes down.
Yeah,
Like, man, it was a rough showing for end Zorark on
for sure.
this round.
This is like not the typical build we see of Zork either being played. So, you know, you see like the Cyrano version or something like that, or
Really
like
relies on like the speed.
or like, you know, the toe screws are in there now. So to stop the Godingos. But I mean, not too many people play Godingo locally. So I mean, maybe he's just going off of that vibe.
Yeah, there definitely was for a time. It fell off here. It's been a lot of Dragapult lately.
Yeah.
But
Like
this week,
6 Dragapults in here today.
yeah, but this week, man, on stream we've seen everything but Dragapult basically, except for the first round.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of different decks here, a lot of interesting decks here, and both Elliot and Craig really piloting this. I mean, Craig is getting to show off because his deck's doing exactly what he wants, but Elliot is still able, off of a really bad board state last turn, to still get a meaningful KO.
We'll see him
So, yeah, we're gonna
retreat that Mimikyu and
right
into a Spider.
hit him with that Rocket Rush for, what is that, 360 damage. And now again, Elliot's going to be in the same spot. I need to get a Zororark and energies, but I don't know. I see okay, he's got a Pokegear. That could bail him out, because otherwise it was a boss's orders, and I think it was a Palpad?
Yeah, I just...
Nest Ball, and it was Oh, man.
I mean,
Pokegear
he could get to maybe that reversal or something like that. Maybe he can get a Darmanitan. So, I mean, he just has no draw power at the moment.
Yeah. Stuff. Well, he's going to get the
Oh,
Fez.
he's going to get Fez. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good draw power. I don't think we saw that in the last game. I didn't realize that Elliot had the Fez in here. So being able to use that flip the script ability, drawing 3, and yeah, I think his best bet at this point is to try and answer his one prizer with the one prizer of his own. Use that Darmanitan and the with the reversal and the flame body cannon to take out the Spidops. But man, that 90 damage, I guess you can take out the Mimikyu, so you can take 2 prizes off of this turn.
Right. This is a big flip the script too.
Yeah, he needs a lot, because that hand, I mean, he's got the Pokegear, so that Pokegear could bail him out. But sequencing wise, we want to see the flip the script first.
Oh. We see the gear.
That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Oh wait.
No.
No, he's using the Pokegear.
Yeah.
Oh. See, a lot of times you want to see he's got the Iono. A lot of times
he would have had the reversal off the flip the script.
Oh. That's as a sequencing thing, because it basically, if you use flip the script, it essentially turns your Pokegear into a 10 card deck search instead of a 7, because you get to see those 3 cards here. But on the same hand, being able to use the Iono and then flip the script, it kind of gives your Iono a draw 7. So it kind of depends on what you're trying to do.
Got the
he got the
nice.
Never punished.
Yeah.
Never punished. And he's got the Zorark. And I think, was that not an Ultra Ball, it's a Nest Ball.
Nest Ball.
He doesn't have the Darmanitan just yet. He needs a little bit more. Oh man. All right. So using the Nest Balls, you're trying to eye up here. What do you grab? I'm assuming at this stage it's just another Zora. Like, you want to try and get more. Is that a Monkey Dory? Ooh. Not really needed right now. Yeah, Zorua makes a lot of sense. Assuming you can get this Darmanitan, you can survive this turn. You can get another Zorark, get some more draw in play.
Yeah. That's asking for a lot, knowing that he plays Giovanni's.
Yeah.
You know.
He's still got the flip the script. We haven't seen that yet.
It's not only that he plays the Giovanni's, he plays the receivers.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just go get it, so.
Using the trade next. Night Stretcher and a Buddy Buddy Poff, and just all of these.
He could go.
The Darmanitan in there?
No, I don't think so.
It's a big flip the script. It's a
Yes,
big
it
3
is.
cards.
1,
Boss.
2,
Iono.
3.
Not a Darmanitan. Lilies. All the supporters.
3 supporters.
Jeez.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's real tough, because now you just don't have much of a play here. You don't have any energy in play. You're just gonna have to pass with this Darumaka in the active. Man, yeah, it's just trying to think of what Elliot can do here, but I think this is a big whiff.
You see the pass.
Iono trade
All he
and
needs
flip the
was
script.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just needs.
It doesn't matter. He can just take out the active and just go from
Yeah,
there.
you really don't. If you wanted to lock it up right now, you want some kind of gust.
Yeah.
But you don't need, and he can anyways. It looks like his hand is just Max Bell, Ultra Ball, and a Mewtwo. You can't draw anything. Rockets doesn't have it, so I think Craig's just trying to figure out, is there anything I can do? It's not really that big of a deal. I can just kill this Darumaka, and I'm so far ahead.
Yep.
He's going to read that Okie dokie, just be like, hey, do I need to worry about this? And no, I don't think you do. Oh, did I miss that? What did he put on the Okie dokie? Is that the reversal?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Might have been when the stream video skipped, but I see gold and text. I don't see
whole deck is gold though.
That's true.
So I know he has a stretcher and a Poffin.
Yeah, I
He has
don't think I
those
see the
3
flash of the
supporters.
reversal. I think he
Yeah,
put the reversal on the
he might have.
Okidogi just so he can maybe
Get
get a
the
darkness
dark on.
energy
Yeah, have
and
2
then
energy.
hit him with the what was it, chained frenzy? All these attack names that not used to saying.
So we'll see Craig just go with the pass. Didn't even take out the
Interesting. I guess so you don't give him the Pheasantipity.
yeah. No extra draw, no counter catcher live. I mean, counter catcher live regardless, but
Mm-hmm.
you know.
So, man, so now for Elliot, you kind of have a second chance. You have a trade, and you can maybe get another one up. That's
He
almost
also has lilies in him. He has Iono. He has another
a
boss.
lot of choice. Yeah,
So
I don't know. If you're in Craig's position, do you do the same thing? Do you pass or do you just take the KO?
no, I was just taking a KO. You're so far ahead. It doesn't even
You
matter.
hit everything for weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see the logic though behind it. Like, hey, if you didn't do anything, I really want to get to my gust so I can just take this KO and not get surprised by anything. So I don't mind passing because I'm so far ahead with 3 Spidops and a Mewtwo with an energy in play. Like, I got a lot going for me, whereas you do not seem to have much going for you.
Right.
So yeah, Elliot's just really trying to consider what to do here. He's gonna play that Iono, which is scary because if your opponent didn't do anything, you're giving them more cards.
Right.
But on the same hand, like you need to get your stuff in. But now you can't even use that Darmanitan because you already attached the reversal to the Okidogi. Elliot was fully expecting this Darumaka to get KO'd, and now that it's not, you're in a really awkward position.
He has no way of moving it because he doesn't have anything like that Ends Castle in play or anything. Well, we did see him
draw
get the Darmanitan.
Yeah, but
no
that hurts.
energy on there. I
You
know
can't use it.
You use the reversal on the Okidogi.
Yeah, chat's really showing how it's going to be tough here for Elliot because yeah, that Spidops weakness is just making things really tough. So Elliot's going to play that Watchtower, not to get any use out of it, just to bump that factory to make it tougher for Craig to try and get any kind of draw off of this. But again, that Darumaka has 2 retreats, so you can't even try and do some kind of.
He's a beefy boy for sure.
It's tough. He's got the ends PP up to put on the Zororark, but he's just gonna pass it over because you've already started committing to the Okidogi. You're fully expecting to start hitting with that chain crazed.
Yep.
And now you can't. Oh, and Craig got the transceiver.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
There we go. We'll see Giovanni for game. Yep.
Boom. Flashes it. Doesn't matter. Brings up the Zorark. Retreats. Doesn't matter what he does. That Spidops is getting it.
Oh, I guess you gotta make him play it out.
Yeah, that's respectful. We see it on the stream. See it happen on stream. So, yep, Craig's gonna play that Giovanni, gusts something up into the active, brings the Zorark up, brings up the Spidops because it's already got an energy on it. He can just charging up for another one. Boom, putting it on stream for us. What was that 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 360 damage onto the end Zorark EX, bringing Craig down to his last 2 prizes. And that's the game.
That's it.
Craig is our
4-0 with the Rockets. Me too.
Yeah, 4-0 Rockets Mewtwo. Craig's our champion, 3rd champion of 2026. In here with that Rockets Mewtwo. Not a deck we were expecting to
definitely not
show up, let alone win the week.
No.
So
not a deck you see being played a lot, especially not even locally. You know, don't see it on the mainstreams or anything like that. But
yeah, you can. I could probably count on one hand the amount of Rockets Mewtwo that have made day 2 since it's been out. But Craig showing here, hey, this deck has legs. Like this has the ability to take those KOs
in the right field.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we didn't even see use of like the max belt, but because that Spidops was just putting in so much work, which is really smart here. Like you said, in this field with a lot of Charizard. That's starting to make a resurgence in the meta. Players are bringing it locally. Spidops is great.
Yes.
Into that kind of deck here, and we've seen a lot of success at some other local areas with Mega Lucario. There's a couple players who have been playing that and trying to get there.
So Mewtwo. Yeah.
Or trying to use the Alakazam and the Team Rocket's Articuno block stats. Like we talked about, that the package of Team Rocket cards. It's hard
makes sense. Yeah.
It's easy to repeat it on how good it is, but like you said, in the right field, it can do a lot of damage. And we saw that tonight with Craig taking the week.
Taking it all down. So
But yeah, Corey, you got any final thoughts here?
No,
For that?
if you want the weekend coming up
Yep.
and your giveaway,
Yeah.
so
Sunday, November 25th at noon, $30 entry. It's a case battle because it's going to be one of my last weeks here before I move on to pastures new. But we can celebrate that by you all coming out here to the Southern Illinois area and trying to win some Pokemon product.
yeah,
And speaking of Pokemon product, if you need any
Singles?
singles, sealed product,
anything you need, we got it here.
yep, here at Impact. So that's it for us in the booth. Oh, good. Zach says he'll be there. Look forward to seeing you there. I have to win. It's my going away. So that's
I
it.
don't know about that. I plan on winning, but I will say if I do win, I will donate you one of my boxes. All right.
If I win, I'm not donating mine. I'm opening.
I don't expect you to. You're not as good of a friend as I am, clearly, but it's all right. You know.
So yeah, hopefully we see most of y'all out there, as many as we can, out here Sunday on the 25th. Until then, I don't think we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna have it on stream. We might stream the top cut. We haven't figured that part out yet.
Possibility.
So if we don't see you Sunday, we'll for sure see you next Tuesday. That's it here at Impact Gaming Center. We'll see y'all in the future.
Peace.